Okay, now let's move it to the next page. We have number 10 here. The equation of a straight line is 3y minus 6 equals to 4x. State the gradient of the line. Alright, if you want to find the gradient, but make sure you have to make the y equals to something. But we still have 3y minus 6 in the left side, right? Now, copy the equation first. After that, I need you to leave this 3y or y alone in the left side. It means you have to erase this negative 6 by plus them by 6. This one is going to be 0, and then the remaining is 3y. So you will have 4x plus 6 there. Now if you want to leave it in y equals to something, you need to divide all of them by 3. So you will have 1y or y of equals to 4 over 3x plus with 6 divided by 3, it is going to be 2. 6 divided by 3 is going to be 2. Okay, now after you have y equals to something, now you can identify which one is the y-intercept and which one is the gradient. Remember, as we know that y equals to mx plus c, and the gradient is always get along with x when your y is directly in the one y. So you have to make sure that your y there is alone, only one y equals to something. After that, the gradient is always get along with your x. It means you will have this 4 over 3 as your gradient. And then for the y-intercept, the y-intercept is equals to the c atau constant, and your constant there is positive 2, so you will have 2 for y-intercept. Now I need you to copy the equation again. We have 2 like this, right? If you want to find the x-intercept, I need you to make the y equals to 0. So if you want to find the x equals to something, your y must be in 0. So you will have 0 equals to 4 over 3x plus 2. I need you to make it into x equals to something, so you need to move this. Alright, I think that one is more difficult. Let's move this 2 or erase this 2, guys, by subtract them by 2. So you will have negative 2 because of 0 minus 2 is negative 2 equals to 4 over 3x plus 0, right? Now if you want to leave it in x equals to something, it means you have to multiply it with 3 over 4. Flip the fraction. Yeah, if you have a fraction and if you want to erase them, or you can just do the division here. Divide by 4 over 2 over 3. So you will have negative 2 divide by 4 over 3. This one is the more step, yeah. But if you think that you can do it by using multiplication like before, yeah, it's okay. Now if you have a division with a fractions, remember to make it into multiplication and flip the number. So 4 over 3, 2, 3 over 4. Now if you have like this, cross cross, you have 2, you have 1. Negative 1 multiply 3, negative 3 over 2 equals to x. So your x-intercept here, it's going to be negative 3 over 2. If you want to leave it in decimal, also okay. Yeah? Negative 1.5. It's okay. This is how we find the x-intercept. If you want to find the y-intercept, make sure that your y is equals to y equals to something. Move on to the next page. Complete the patterns below. 10 to 6 to negative 2, it means you minus it by 4 for each term. So it means for the next term, it is going to be negative 6 here. And then from 1 over 2 to 3 over 2, it means you plus it with 2 over 2. Hold on, 2 over 2. Alright. This one, oh, I think you have this, guys. Here, multiply it with 3. because of, can you look at this, the denominator is doesn't change, yeah, the denominator doesn't change, but for the numerator there you need to multiply it with 3. So the next term, it is going to be multiply it with 3, you have 81 over 2. Now move it to the next questions. You have 2, 6, 12, 20, 20, 30, alright, plus it with 4, plus it with 6, plus it with 10, plus it with, plus it with 8, plus it with 10, and then continue plus with 12. So you will have 42. Now try to check that, guys. Plus it with 14. Is it going to be 56? Yes, correct. It's 42, yeah. Now let's move on to this. Plus with 3, plus with 3, plus with 3, plus with 3. So we need to plus with this with 3. It's 16. This one is going to be negative 6, 81 over 2, 42, and 16. Now let's move on to number 12. The value of the house increased $120,000 to $126,000 between January to June. What percentage increase is this? If you want to find the percentage, the formula is going to be find the difference first minus the starting value. The starting value is 120, right? Hold on, my iPad, yes. Need to refresh. Wait, alright. Okay, difference. It means you have to minus this 126,000 minus 120,000 over by the starting value. It is going to be 120. Oh, sorry guys, I skipped the multiplication with 1000. No, 100%. Alright, this one, find the difference. 126,000 minus 120,000 over 120,000, multiply it with 100%. So you will know that it is going to be 6,000 over 120,000, multiply it by 100%. 120,000 here, 3 and 3. We cross out the 3 zeros, yeah. After that, 6 and 20. 120, you have 1 and 2. Don't forget the 0 here. 6 and 120. Hold on. I'm going to cancel this 6 and 120. Divide them by 6, yeah, for both number. You have 1 and 20. So we will have 1 over 20, multiply it with 100%. So it is going to be 5%. You only need to multiply this, yeah. 1 multiplied by 100, it is 100. Divide by 20, it is 5%. Finish. Move on to number B. A rectangular school field measures length is 100 meters and the breadth is 50 meters. In order to make way for a running track around the field, the length is to be reduced by 20% and the breadth is reduced by 10% respectively. Find the percentage decreases in the area of the rectangular field. Alright, if you want to find the percentage decrease, you need to find the area, regular area. So the first area before reduce, yeah. It is going to be 100 multiplied by 50. Remember, it's rectangular, yeah. If you have rectangular, it means length multiplied by the width or the breadth. So you will have 5,000 meter square. Now for the reduced one, you need to find the reduced length and also the reduced breadth, yeah. Reduce length right, reduce by 20. So it means you need to find the reduced length first. So 20%, it means you will have 20 over 100, multiply it with the length. Original length is 100, so it is going to be 20 meter. This one is the reduced length. So the final length after reduced, you will have 100 minus 20 equals to 80 meter. We are going to use this length, yeah. And now you need to find the reduced width or breadth. 10%. So you will have 10 over 100, multiply it with your breadth here. The original one is 50. Cross 1 2, and then 10 divided by 2, it is going to be 5 meters. Now if you want to find the final breadth, it is going to be 10 minus 5. Oh sorry, not 10 tapi 50 ya. 50 minus 5, so it is going to be 45 meters. Final area. So you will have 80 multiplied by 45. It is going to be, hold on, 80 multiplied by 45, 3,600 meter square. Now if you want, we are not finished yet, yeah, because you need to find the percentage decrease. The percentage decrease here, it means you have to, alright, I'm going to, which one, yeah, I need to, oh, hold on, comment, blue color. Alright, if you want to find the percentage of decrease, it means you have to find the difference between the area over the area original atau original area, or the starting area, yeah. So the difference here between 5,000 and 3,600, so you have to minus the 5,000 minus by 3,600 over by the original one is 5,000. Oh, multiply it with 100% here, guys. Alright, let's find it first. So it is going to be 140, 1,400 over 5,000, multiply it with 100%. I have 100 here. For the 2 zeros, I will cancel this, and this I will cancel. Now you have 140 minus by 140 divide by 5. It's 28. So it's reduced by 28%. Alright, we finished with page 10. Let's see for the next 13, yeah. Alright, because of the ratio is not included in our SA, so we are going to skip this number 14 and 15, yeah. Now let's move on to this number 13. This one is skipped. It's going to be in term 3. This one also skipped. Number 13. In a small school, 36 students are in a grade 7. This is 20% of all students in that school. Alright, how many students are there in total of school? In the school, alright. This one, so 20% here is only 36 students. Now if you want to find the many students in total of school, the total students in that school, it means you have to find the 100%, right? Now you need to find this, guys. 20 to make it into 100%, you have to multiply it with 5. So please do it the same in the right side. Multiply it also with 5, so you will have 180 So the total students in that school is going to be 180 students. Move on to B. How many students are there in the rest of school? Alright. How many students are there in the rest of school? How many students are there in the total? Alright. How many students are in the rest of school? What do you mean? I don't get it. Alright. The total students is going to be 180, right? You need to find the rest of the students except for grade 7. It means you only need to minus this 180 by 36. Alright. So you will have 144 students. Let me check it with the marking scheme, yeah, whether my answer for the last question here is correct or not. Alright, it's finished for the paper 1. Looking forward to paper 2 in the next video. Good luck, guys.